Hi, my name is Teresa Campbell and you reach my YouTube channel, Easy Desert Raw Foods. Today is November the 20th, 2014, and today is also a Thursday. And I haven't brought you a video in over a month. I think the last video I brought you, I had talked about how successful my water fast was. It was successful. I was able to get through the 21 days, but I did not have a definitive plan afterwards, and so unfortunately my eating habits got really bad. I'm gonna back up just a slight bit. Right after I did my water fast, I went and took a hemoglobin test, and that was like 2 days after the water fast in October, and I ended up getting the best hemoglobin I've had, and so I actually ended up getting like a 13.2 hemoglobin level. My doctor, she said I probably didn't need to, she told me not to take the iron supplement that I was taking daily. She told me to cut it down to once a week. Don't take it. I thought she said once a week, but I could have been wrong. But anyhow, after that, you know, all my tests was good. She's like, you're cured of your anemia. That was her words that she said in her office when we spoke and when we went over my labs. She's like, gosh, you don't have anemia anymore. Your iron is good, very good. 13.2 hemoglobin is definitely considered, within normal range. Normal is, I think it's 12 to 14 or 15 or something of that nature. But anyhow, for a woman. But what happened yesterday, I went and took a lab again, and my hemoglobin was not good. It actually showed that, and she said it, my doctor called me on the phone yesterday evening and said my anemia has returned because I had a hemoglobin of an 8.6 or 7 or something like that. The hemoglobin wasn't enough to be alarmed about, where she needed to put me in a hospital or have me come in the next day. She just said, okay, let's do this. Because I told her, I said, I feel fine. And actually I do. I've been working out every day. And so we're both kind of dumbfounded. But at the same time, I'm not so dumbfounded. Because after my water fast, I did something that I was doing prior to my water fast. I was eating a lot of candy. And I'm ashamed to admit, as well I was eating meat. And for some reason, some people can assimilate meat really well and it helps with their iron and all that. For me, it had not been the case. I have not been able to eat meat where it actually has had a positive effect on me. As a matter of fact, I was also doing green smoothies, but it was coupled with also doing some things that had a negative effect on my body. I was eating huge amounts of chocolate. Matter of fact, this weekend, the weekend prior to having a test on Wednesday, over the weekend, I literally was having bags and bags of candy. I'm not going to say what kind. I thought about that. I was like, I shouldn't say it. But one of the things I discovered on the internet is that one of the things that affects the hemoglobin level where your body don't make the red blood cells it needs to is definitely sugar and definitely chocolate and caffeine of any sort, because chocolate is somewhat of like it has caffeine in it. And so I know personally why my hemoglobin dropped down to that level. I know exactly why it did it. And I understand my diet hasn't been really good. The amount of candy I have been eating has been absolutely abnormal amounts. I don't know why I've been craving candy. But then I can go even back further than that and say the way I broke my fast and what I did after the 21-day water fast was probably not the healthiest thing. Next time I do a water fast, I'm actually going to go to a center and just take out time for Teresa Campbell, that's my name, to be able to actually do the water fast the proper way. I'm very proud of myself that I did a 21-day water fast because I was able to restrain from eating anything for 21 days and just drinking water. And I have proven that my body has the ability to produce its own red blood cells and hemoglobin levels that were the best after the water fast. So it's no doubt in my mind that natural medicine is the best way for me to go. However, the worst thing that happened was the fact that I didn't transfer